Please start reading a bit.
Ma'am, can
Ma'am,
I?
can I?
Can I?
This call is now being recorded.
Anyone, anyone. Just
Nyanimandisa.
give
Ma'am,
your
can
name.
I?
Nyanimandisa. Lakhani Zainab.
Wait. First Nani Mudisa and then Lakhani Zainab will take up. Yes,
Yes.
Mudisa.
Transport of substance in plants. Transport of water and minerals. Plants absorb water and minerals by roots through
Stop
root
beta.
hairs.
Stop beta. Stop. Now, this much. Do you want me to explain again?
Ma'am, revise it
Plants.
shortly. We
Okay,
will.
fine. Fine. Now, we are going to work on water and minerals. How the water and minerals are transported in plants. At given you, again, I'm going to show you that if this is the root and the hair from the roots are coming out. So these are the root hairs. You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. So, and this is the main root. So actually, when we say that the root absorb, it is wrong. Root
Hello.
never absorbs anything. Who absorbs? All these root
Plants.
hairs. Yeah.
Yes.
So the absorption is done by root hairs and not roots. So this much you have understood, right? Okay.
Yes.
Always
Yes.
remember, this is soil. What is this? Soil,
Sorry.
right?
Sorry.
Now, soil has got little bit of water, nutrients, everything. Now, if the soil is dry, I'm giving you a question. Please adjust your mic, beta. There's some disturbances coming at the background. Please adjust the mic. Now, if there is, obviously we know the roots grow in the soil, right? Nutrients are also present in the soil, water is also present in the soil. Now, my question to you is, if the soil is dry, what I say, if the soil is dry, DRY, do you think the nutrients will be available to the root here?
No,
No. Why?
because soil is dry. It doesn't have any water.
So what? Nutrients are available, minerals are available in the soil. Why can't it take?
But both are needed equal. Water and minerals.
Nutrients will be available to the plant only in solution state, only in dissolved state. Do you understand that?
Yes.
That's the reason. The nutrient is present, but still it is not available to the plant. Why? Because plant cannot take dry materials. It has to be because plant has got water inside it. So it can only take anything in the form of water. So minerals are dissolved in water and that is available to the root here. You understood now, all of you?
Yes.
Nicely?
Yes.
In spite of the presence of nutrients in the soil, plants were not able to absorb the minerals. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now it has absorbed from the roots. Okay, so this is roots. It is absorbed. Now where it is going now? To the stem.
Plant.
Stem. Now stem has got pipe-like structures, pipe-like cells. What it is doing? These pipe-like vessels are transporting water and nutrients. So the water and nutrients from the root it goes to the stem in the pipe. How is it going? In the pipe. Okay. And this pipe is called as xylem. What is this pipe called as, beta?
Xylem.
So it is not one cell, but it is a combination of cells. Hence it is called as
Yes.
tissue. What it is called? It is called tissue.
Tissue.
Okay. What is a tissue? It is a group of cells. It is a group
Yes.
of cells which performs only one function. Okay.
Yes. Plants have pipe-like vessels to transport a tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized functions in an organism. Xylem for transport of water and nutrition, while phloem
Nutrients,
for
beta. Please read properly. It is
nutrients,
nutrients.
while phloem for
Phloem.
transport of food.
Whenever I cut you short, beta, Modesa, whenever I
Yes,
cut you short, you will explain, you will repeat it again. Then and then only you will improve. Otherwise, you keep on repeating the same mistake. Okay? So,
yes,
whenever I stop you, you please repeat the word with a proper pronunciation. Okay? So, what we have understood, the first thing is xylem, which is a tissue. You agree?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
What is the function of xylem? Transportation of water and nutrients. That also you agree?
Yes.
The
yes,
next tissue is phloem. First tissue is xylem. Function, transportation of water and nutrients. Second, phloem, tissue. Function, transportation of food. And I've already taught you how to remember this. Fur, phloem, food. Phloem has got fur, food has got fur. You understood now? This is how you have to remember. Have you understood?
yes,
Okay, so phloem, food. That's how you
Yes.
have to remember.
Encouraging.
Xylem, water and nutrients. Okay? These two, xylem plus phloem, they are known as vascular tissue. Now, what is the meaning of vascular tissue? I will show you one thing. What have I drawn, beta? What have I drawn?
leaf,
Leaf. And what am I drawing now?
roots.
In leaf, you get roots, beta?
Veins.
Veins, exactly. This is called the midrib. The one which I am showing the thick portion, this is known as the midrib. Okay? And these are known as veins, right? Can anyone tell me what is the function of these things? The midrib and the veins, beta? In our body, we get the red colored tubes, we get the blue colored tubes in our body. Can you see those tubes under the skin? Can you see the tubes under the skin? Hello, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see under the skin blue colored tubes? What are the veins? Yes. We have already studied everything in this chapter. That is carbon dioxide rich blood, and the red one, the oxygen rich blood. Yes. So what are they doing? Same thing the veins in the leaf is doing. Transportation. What are they doing, Vita?
Transportation.
You understood now? Now
Yes,
this vascular tissues, just now we said vascular tissues is xylem and phloem. They are present over here. You understood now? In the form of vascular bundles that I'm showing you. How does it look? For example, if this is a bundle, on top you will have small cell structures. These are called as phloem. And the thick structures, thick wall structures like this, xylem. Got it? Generally, xylem are dead tissues and phloem are living tissues. Have you understood? A little bit of hints I'm giving for you to understand properly. So these are called as vascular bundles. Now, what is the function of vascular bundles? They conduct water and nutrients through xylem, food through phloem. Now you will ask me why both the things are together. It has to be together because they are the transporting mechanism. If they are not present, then water and minerals from the roots will not reach the leaves. Neither the food which is made in the leaves will reach the whole body parts of the plant. You understand? Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Hello, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Are the things clear or are you still in any doubt?
No,
If you have
clear.
not understood something, you can ask me right now. So that's why I'm stopping. Then only we will go to other slide. This much is, clear, absolutely clear.
Yes.
All of you, better.
Yes.
No, please read, and we'll go line by line. Uh,
Ma'am, can I read?
Sakina, Sakina Rajani, I think she wanted to read. And read
Ma'am,
is
Lakhan is
see to
Zainab.
it. Okay, sorry, Lakhani Zainab. Zainab then. What I want that all of you should take one slide each and enjoy reading it, enjoy explaining it, enjoy understanding. I wish all of you take part. Will you?
Yes.
Will you take part, all of you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you. And if you wish that you need to like take up the charge, ma'am, can I explain? I will be very happy. You can do that as well. If you think you can explain, uh, go through the slide line by line. If you want to explain, you can, and that will better rather than going through the whole slide and explaining. I appeal to all of you that take up, that becomes easy for you to express it nicely. So go through one line and then explain. Is it fine with all of you?
Yes.
Okay, start.
Transportation in plants. In plants, transport of food, water, and minerals takes place through special tissues called vascular tissues. Tissue
Is it okay?
is
Is it okay? Whatever you read just now, do you know what you're reading? That is what I want to ask you. Do you already know what you read? Do you wish to explain to others? All the three things you have to do. First, you agree with the statement. Second,
yes,
whatever we read or whatever we learned, is it favoring it? Third, if you wish to explain something else, you can do so. Did you understand my question, beta? Hello. Hello, beta. Did you understand my question?
yes,
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine. So, this we have already read, studied. Uh, you agree to it, and I don't think there's not much of an explanation which is required, right? Yes. Okay. Start.
Yes, ma'am.
tissue is a group of cells which performs a specialist function. Vascular tissues
Specialized.
specialized function. Vascular tissues is of two types called xylem and phloem.
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 The roots have root hair which absorb water and minerals from the soil.
The xylem tissues transport the water to all parts of the plant. Food is prepared in the leaf. The phylum tissues
Beta,
tra-
phloem.
the phloem tissue transports the food to all parts of the plants.
Can you explain? See, this I have already taught you. Can anyone explain? Whatever Zainab just spoke, can anyone explain?
Ma'am, can I try?
Sure, sure. I would love to. Do it better.
In plants, transport of food, water, and minerals is done through the vascular tissues.
What are the vascular
These
tissues?
tissues,
I may stop you in between beta. So what are the vascular tissue that we are talking about?
vascular tissues are special tissues.
Yes. Can you repeat it again,
The
beta? What are the
vascular
vascular
tissues
tissues?
are special tissues.
What are the name of those tissues that we are talking about?
Xylem and phloem.
Exactly. Very good. Now we will talk about what actually are the tissues. What is the definition of tissue? What do you mean by tissue? What is called tissue? Yes.
Tissue is called a group of a cell.
Yes, it's group of cells. What is the function? Which has got some special functions to it better. Now, if give you an example, uh, the tissue, epithelial tissue, the top tissue, the skin is the epithelial tissue, right? Hello. So it's a group of cells. What is the function? It covers the body. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Understand?
Yes.
Understand? So what is the function? A special function that is covering the cell. And from its tissues, what we get better organ. What we get? Organ. Now your heart. What is heart beta? Organ. Your lungs. What is lungs? Organ. Your stomach, intestine, kidney, liver, all these are organs. Got it or not? Now these organs are
Yes.
made of what? It is made up of tissues. Right
Tissue.
now we are talking about only tissues. So what have we come so far as two tissues that we are interested in? That is xylem and phloem, which are named as vascular tissues. Okay. Now let's come how this water is traveling into the body, into the plant body. Start. Read better.
Tissue is a group of cells which
No, no, no,
perform.
no. You don't. You have to explain better. Who was explaining? Who was explaining the
Uh,
slide better?
Me,
Yeah. What's your name?
Sakina, Pimani.
Sakina Bhimani. Okay. It's not me. It's I. What you have to say better? I. I was explaining. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now instead of me, you will
Xy-
say I.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Start.
Xylem tissues transport water to all the parts of the body, and phloem
From
tissues
where it is getting.
transport.
You have to say
Huh?
from where it's getting water. You have to begin. From water.
Mm,
It's getting water from the air.
no, ma'am.
So
From
from where it's
roots.
getting water. So you have to say that, isn't it? You have to
Okay,
say
ma'am.
those things also. Yes. You have to take as it is. Madam does not know anything, and you are explaining me from A to Z. You got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. This is how you have to explain.
The
Start better.
roots, the roots have roots hair which absorb water and minerals from the soil.
Don't
From
read
the
it,
soil.
please. Don't read it. Make
Yes.
it in own words.
Okay, ma'am.
The the roots hair which absorb water, mineral, nutrients from the soil.
Okay,
Then it is transported to xylem tissues,
fine.
and then it transport xylem tissue transport water to other parts of the body, and the food which is prepared by
So,
the leaf.
fine. So one thing you should tell me that the whole body has got xylem, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
So
whole plant body has got xylem and phloem throughout the body. Throughout the body, it has got xylem, isn't it? So it is traveling
yeah.
from root to the top of the plant through xylem. The, the water and nutrients is traveling through xylem, and xylem is spread throughout the body, the plant body. What do you say? Similarly, phloem is also spread throughout the plant body. Yes? The only function is that the water and nutrients is moving through xylem and the food is moving through phloem. All of you agree?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, my question to you is the water and the nutrients which is moving from the roots to the stem, and from the stem, where is it going, beta? From the stem, where is it going? The water and
To
nutrients.
leaf,
Exactly, leaf. Now, next question is why?
because leaf prepare the
Don't answer.
food.
Exactly. Now, leaves prepare the food. What is the mechanism? What is the phenomena which is called that? How it does it make food? What is this mechanism called as? To prepare food, what is this process called as?
Photosynthesis.
Exactly. You took lot of time, beta. You took long. Yes, it is photosynthesis. Fine. So one portion is over. Photosynthesis is done. Food is prepared. Now food is prepared. Leaves have already made the food, but only leaves require the food, or the rest of the body also requires the food.
Rest of the body also required food.
Exactly. So it made the food. For example, like what heart is doing. Heart is not keeping the blood to itself, but it is pumping, isn't it? Is the heart keeping the blood to itself better? No. It keeps on pumping. It takes in deoxygenated blood and pumps the oxygenated blood to the whole body, isn't it? The same thing the leaf is doing. It is preparing food and distributing it to rest of the body. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is moving to all part. For example, I will show you after some time. I will show you in the next slide. So, what is the function of phloem tissue? Transportation of food. Now look over here. This is root beta. Okay, this is the root. You can see the root here. One by one, I will show you. You see this root here beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
this is the root. This is the
Yes.
root and this is the root here. Okay. Now, I'm not interested in the other things. We are interested in the vascular tissues. See here. Can you see this blue colored?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What is this? This is xylem. What is this
Xylem.
beta? Xylem.
Xylem.
What is the function?
Transport water.
Yes,
It
and
transport water and minerals.
minerals. Don't say only water because water has nutrients to it. Is it clear? Which is a must. Minerals is a must for the body. Okay. Now I can show you something else also. Yes. What is this? Phloem. What are these, beta?
Phloem. Phloem.
Phloem.
Transport
What is
food to other parts of the body.
exactly? transport food to all parts of the body. Now, did you understand that? I think I showed you how the xylem looks like, where is the structure, how is the structure, what is the position of it, how does it look like? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
You got the idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Any problem so far? This is the root. Huh? From root, it will go to stem. Okay?
Yes.
Any problem, beta?
No.
Now we'll see how the transport of substances in plants takes place. Okay. I will ask you one question. In the fridge, have you ever taken out uh, the vegetables from the box?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If it is lying loose, it's okay. I cannot ask you that question. But if it is in a polythene sheet, I'm asking you, if it's in a polythene sheet, if your vegetables are in polythene sheet, take one as leafy vegetables, take one as capsicum or cauliflowers or cabbage. Okay? Where you get those water droplets,
Yes, ma'am.
you get those water droplets in the polythene sheet which is covering the vegetables.
Yes.
Where you will get the maximum in the leafy vegetables or without leafy vegetables.
Leafy vegetables.
Leafy vegetables. So there's one process which is going on in the fridge also, and that is called as
Transport.
transpiration is a loss of excess water from the leaves. What it is? How do we transpire,
Loss
beta?
of
We are
water.
also, yes, loss of. We also lose water. How? In the form of sweat, perspiration. In the form of sweating, we lose water and we lose minerals also. That's why our sweat is salty. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what are we doing? We are losing extra water from our body. And then after, when we sweat, we feel thirsty. Don't you feel? After we sweat out, we feel thirsty, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Got it now? The same thing
Yes.
happens to the plant. That when they sweat out, that is called as transpiration, they lose water. And then when they lose water, the more water from the root is sucked in by the root here. Got it now? And the cycle
Yes.
keeps on and on. The cycle keeps on and on. That's the way the pool is maintained. The pool of water is maintained. If the plant does not transpire, the water will not be taken up by the root here, beta, because that pool will not be maintained. So it is making a suction pull. It's like a vacuum. It is sucking the water and minerals from the root, and the transpiration is happening from the stomata, which is present in the leaves, and it is maintaining the cycle of absorption of water and minerals through the root. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. Where do we get stomata? We get stomata on leaves as well as on green stem. When the plant is baby, when it's a baby plant, when the stem is green, we get stomatas also on the green stem. Got it? But when the plants grow big, obviously, we lose stomata from the stem. The stomatas are present only on the leaves at that time. What is the function of leaves? I told you just now that it loses water, so it is evaporating. The water is getting evaporated from the leaves. Yes? From where the water is coming out? Obviously from stomata. From where the water is removed,
Leaves.
released. This is from the leaves. Leaves have got stomata. Small, small. The leaf has got stomata. These dot-like bodies, small dot-like bodies are called as stomata. Understood, beta? Now you see the mechanism over here. You can see the arrow.
Yes.
The water and minerals are going up. The water and minerals are going up. Okay. Show you more. Again, it is going up. See, water is going up, and the water is coming out in the atmosphere. See, you can see this water. The water is leaving the
Yes, ma'am.
leaf, and it
Yes.
is getting mixed with the atmosphere. Any problem?
No, ma'am.
You have understood it nicely.
Yes.
So, what is this mechanism known as?
Transpiration.
Transpiration. And when does it take place, beta? When does it take place? What have I shown you? When does it take place?
Sun.
During daytime. Don't say sun. What you will say during daytime. Transpiration is not observed at night time. Remember that. Transpiration is not observed at night time. Transpiration is observed only during. You know what is evaporation? Can anyone tell me what is evaporation, beta? What is evaporation? Yes, anyone? Sakina? Water comes from? What is the meaning of evaporation? I said. Say, beta. Let me finish this chapter, beta. Just I've got 5 minutes.
When water
Please
is
hurry up.
heated.
No. Now I will give you an example. You
Water
keep a
turns.
bowl. Yeah, you keep a bowl of water in the room, and you keep a bowl of water outside the room, in the balcony. Keep it as such. You observe it in the evening. What you will observe? What you will find?
Some
Both are
water
open, huh?
is gone.
Both are open.
The
Some
bowl
water
is
is
not.
gone. Okay, some water is gone. I agree. Some water is gone. Fine. So you will mark it. Remember, you will mark the marker, the level of the water. Yes or no? When you started with the experiment. In the evening, you again mark it. And you said already that some water will be gone. That means the water is gone. Where? In the air, isn't it? In the atmosphere. Now my question is, where you will find maximum loss of water? In the
Bal-
room or outside the room? That is balcony. Where you will find maximum loss of water?
balcony.
Balcony.
Outside
Why?
the room.
Exactly, outside room. Why? Now, can you give me the answer for why? Yes, because temperature. Whenever the temperature is more, evaporation is happening always. You know that? We don't have to boil to evaporate. It is happening in the nature. It is happening in the lakes, it is happening in the well, it is happening in the river, it is happening in the ocean. Everywhere it is happening. It's happening naturally. We are not doing anything about it. Got it? So temperature is making it's automatically it is getting evaporated. So the water is changing its state due to the temperature. What is the state called as? Gaseous state, water vapor state. You got my point? So the liquid is changing to gas. That is called as evaporation. Any problem? Any problem, beta?
No.
Now read
No,
this.
ma'am.
Read it.
Can I read?
Yes, beta.
Ma'am.
Transportation. The evaporation of the Ma'am, can I water read? stomata
You will read the
present
next
on the
slide.
Ma'am, can I?
surface of the leaf is
You will
called
read the next slide,
transpiration.
better.
Okay, ma'am. The transpiration generates the suction pool, pool which can pull water to get great heights in the tall trees.
Fine. So what exactly is transpiration? We are having the water evaporation. I already taught you where from, through the stomata, which are observed on the surface of leaves. So this loss of water due to evaporation through stomata is called as transpiration. What actually it is doing? It is creating a suction pull so you can get water to even tall trees. What else it gives, beta? It causes cooling effect in plant. So if you're sitting under the plant in the afternoon, in the summer afternoon, you will feel a pleasant feeling. You will get a cooling effect when you're sitting under the tree during morning or in the afternoon. Okay? Yes, please read it again, beta.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, yes.
Transpiration.
Yes, beta. No, not you. Not you, beta. Yes, who said can I?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, who said that? What's your name?
Misbah.
Misbah. Okay, Misbah, read.
Transpiration. Transpiration is the process. Transpiration
Continue.
is the process by which plants give up water through the stomata in the leaves. The evaporation of water from the leaves produces a suction pool which can pull water to great heights in tall trees.
Okay. So what we saw transpiration as? So 3 slides we worked on transpiration. I gave you 3 slides, remember. What are we talking about? Only transpiration, so that you understand it nicely. So transpiration is what? It is a process, it's a mechanism by which plants it's giving out water, it is releasing water from where beta? From stomata. And where do you get stomata? In the leaves. This much you have you understood? Have you understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes, ma'am.
this process of evaporation of water, so everywhere you can see from the leaves, it is creating a pull, sort of a vacuum. So by which the water is carried to tall trees as well. Now, this is the transpiration cycle which is happening. You can see over here the water is lost. Yes or no? Water is leaving the leaf. You understood or not? See how many arrows we have. So what is happening? Water is leaving the leaf through stomata. So what is happening? Evaporation. Yes? And then see over here. So there is a mechanism. More water will be taken up by the roots because the water is leaving the leaf. So a vacuum is created, pressure is created by which more water from the soil is taken by the root. You understand now? And this is the cycle. This is the cycle which is maintained of absorption of water from the roots and the release, evaporation of water by the leaves. You got it? Hello? Did you understand, beta?
Yes,
Yes.
All
yes,
of
ma'am.
you? And this is how the water passes up the tree trunk. This is how the water moves up the tree trunk. This is the mechanism. If the suction pull is not created, if the water does not evaporate from the leaves, the water will not move up. Do you follow me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we come to a close of this chapter. Do you want to ask me any questions, Beta?
No, ma'am.
No.
Should I then should I ask you a question? You don't want to ask me, but I want to ask you questions.
Yes.
Have you ever seen stomata? Have you seen stomata, Beta? I will show you. Now this is leaf. This is leaf. So I told you, you get these dot-like structures through which the water is evaporated. Right? Now we make this is how it looks like, kidney shaped. The stomata looks like this. Okay? Like this it looks. This is open, and when it is closed, it will be like this. This is closed. This is open, and this is closed. Do you get me? Do you understand?
Ma'am, why
Yes.
stomata
When
is
it is
open
closed,
and closed?
when it's closed, yes, the top one is closed and the bottom one is open. See, when it is open, then only there will exchange. Remember that the oxygen will go in or the carbon dioxide will come out. Then only. But if it is closed, there is no exchange. You got it? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did I teach you why we don't sleep under the tree during night time? You can sleep during daytime, but you cannot sleep during night time.
Yes,
Can
ma'am, I
anyone
know.
explain? You know? Okay, then you explain it.
Because the carbon dioxide come out at night time.
Okay. What is this mechanism called as when the carbon dioxide comes out at night time? What is this process called as, beta? You're absolutely right. Whatever you said is absolutely. But I just want to ask you that whether you're perfect or not. What is
Um,
this process called as?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
No,
So no,
photosynthesis in
it's
the
a present.
morning. Hello. You cannot
Yes.
see photosynthesis at night time. Are you making for something new phenomena? Some new discovery? Photosynthesis in the
Chlorophyll.
morning. Photosynthesis is in the morning. How can you say that it is happening at the night time?
Chlorophyll.
What chlorophyll? I'm talking about mechanism, beta. What is the process which is happening over there? You said carbon dioxide is released. You're absolutely right. What is this process called as? You have to be very, very particular about it. You people are forgetting the earlier chapters. Everything is related. You have to remember all those things. Until you revise, you will not. It is respiration. How come you forgot respiration, beta? I have already told you that respiration and photosynthesis is going hand in hand.
Yes.
In the morning, photosynthesis is more, but that does not mean that the plant is not respiring. Plant is respiring, but photosynthesis is more, so we don't talk about respiration. At the night time, when photosynthesis is not available, only respiration is observed, and that is called release of carbon dioxide. You understood now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I hope you understood what I said. So this is the process of respiration by which,
Yes, ma'am.
if we sleep under the tree, we may die. Why? Because we will be breathing in